welcome back to a new video. Yeah, hi. I'm sorry I haven't posted it so long and it looks like I'm about to cry, but I'm not. I am so happy. I have this, don't mind it, it's for later. What was I gonna say? Okay, so a lot has happened since the last one. Now this is going to be a catch-up, even though the last one was a catch-up, and hang on, let me fix my lighting. Even though the last one was a catch-up, and that was my last video too, so it's another catch-up because I rarely post anymore, and it kind of sucks. But this is kind of gonna have to hurry because I have to go to my friend's house. Yeah, okay, so let's get right into the video. The video involves me sitting here, so let's get right on to sitting. Okay, so where I left off was me and Chris dating, I think, or the hand thing, I think, I don't remember. But a couple weeks after, Chris kind of untied the knot. He broke up with me. I would say, so we were walking around this field thing, it's called Walking Wednesday. We get to walk and just talk. So we were walking around that thing, and I was walking with my friends and, Jordan and them. And then I go, because Katie says that Chris and Jonathan want to talk to you about something. And I was like, okay, I'll go over there. And so I ran all the way around one time, and then I met them in the middle. So I met them, and then I was like, hey, what did y'all need to talk to me about? Katie said y'all need to talk to me about something. And then Jonathan freaking, Chris was beside me, and she pushes him away and sits there and he was like, well, actually, there's a lot of things we need to talk about. And I was like what? And he was like, you have been lying lately. And I was like, what have I been lying about? Name 2, 3, name as many as you can. And so we were like that. And I was like, and then he was like, you aren't really friends with Katie. You're just faking it all. You're faking liking Chris, all that. And so I was like, sorry, I'm trying to do it. And so I was like, I'm not faking Katie's friend, and I really do like Chris. And then I was like, well, is that all you need to tell me? And then he was like, I don't know. And he looked weird at Chris, and then he said, are you going to do it, Chris? Are you going to do it, Chris? And I was right behind them. So I was right behind them, and then they didn't even see me, really now? And so I was like, yeah, being the brave girl I was, at that 5 seconds, the next 5 seconds I was, we'll get to that. So I was like, yeah, is that all you need to tell me, Chris? And then he said, yeah, that isn't all. I am breaking up with you. And so at that time, they ran off. No one stayed with me. Katie went with the boys. Everyone went with the boys. So I was standing there, and I didn't know what to do. Literally, my eyes were filling up with tears. I didn't know if I should hold them in or let them out. And then Jordan said, what happened, Haley? She came up and said, what happened, Haley? You look upset, and I know when you're upset and happy. And I told her all what he said. And I started crying at that moment because retelling the story always hurts. We'll get to that, why it doesn't hurt for me telling it anymore. But anyways, she said that, and she was like, you know what, breakups hurt, but I'm always there for you during them, and I will not leave your side until you feel better. And so I was like, okay. I was still bawling at this moment. Me and him didn't talk for the rest of the day. He tried to talk to me and said, are you okay? Are you okay? I didn't answer him because I feel like if I did answer him right after a breakup, I feel like we wouldn't be friends right now. Yes, we're friends right now. I feel like we wouldn't be friends right now. So, a couple weeks passed. I went home. I cried. I was upset. I can say that. I was very upset and sad at the same time. I was upset, sad. I didn't know what I was feeling. I was like sad, but there was a little piece inside of me that was happy that he broke up with me, and that I was happy that I finally got him out of my life. Because I feel like now that we're not dating, we definitely spend more time together. We talk more. I'm not that nervous around him. I talk to him normally. But when we were dating, we didn't spend any time together, really. We didn't really talk because I would freeze up. He would freeze up. We would be awkward little people. But then we finally, after weeks and weeks and weeks of covering, don't worry, a breakup doesn't just take 1 or 2 days to recover. It takes months. So sometimes if you were in a really deep relationship, it takes years sometimes. But it only took me a couple months because I realized that, why am I crying over this boy? He's so stupid. He is so stupid. And so after that, I stopped dating him. You know, the huge, I stopped dating him. He, took the ring away. I was upset that he even asked for it back because I thought it was a promise ring for his friendship. Turns out he just gave it back to Tiani. That sucks. But, okay, so move forward. Me and Jordan hang out a lot after that happened. We were like bestie. It was always her. I was only going towards her. She was like my best friend. She was the only one that, I felt she could tell her drama to me. I could tell my drama to her. And so, we're friends. Actually, I can tell we're very close friends because we fight. But we always get over it, so, it's good. And we talk a lot. But he jinxed me and said, if you don't want me a Coke, then just buy me a Coke. And I was like, that doesn't make any sense. But I bought him a Coke. Yeah. I bought him a freaking Coke. Because he's my best friend. I'm just kidding. He's not my best friend. He's just my close friend. People always mistake us for dating again because we always spend time together. But we aren't. No. Okay. So after that, we came to kind of today because that's what's been happening. But actually rewind a couple weeks back, I started liking this boy. His name is Christian Lopez. He's always made me laugh, and the reason I've never mentioned him is because I never knew, I don't know if I like him. I don't even know if he's my real friend, but I realized that he's really changed my life a lot. He's been, always there when I'm upset. When I'm happy, he makes me laugh even more. When I'm sad, he makes me laugh, and it's just, And so I was walking during Walking Wednesday. I was walking with my friends, and then Aaron comes up behind us. If y'all don't know Aaron, shouts to him. He's awesome. Love you as a friend, boy. But he came up to me and said, hey, Christian Lopez likes you. And then he ran off, and I was like, and so I've told Jordan and Ariana, how I like him. It was always a secret. No one knew I liked him. I didn't act like I did, but I would blush around him a lot. A latte. And so I started blushing even more. This was another Walking Wednesday. And so oh my gosh, I don't know what that was. And so during Thursday, when we were outside, he was like, so I was like, hey, Christian, I heard the Baron saying that you like me. Is it true? Is it false? And he was like, yeah, I've never told you, but I like you. And I was like, I like you too. And then, yeah. And then I asked my friend. So he asked Jacob to ask me if he wanted to date. And I said, yes. I know I was so quiet. I don't know. And so it brings us, we hang out a lot, but we're not in the same classes, so sometimes we don't get to talk, but a lot of times we do with, going outside, going this. The field trip, we went on a field trip the other day, and we spent a lot of time together on that. We hung out. But yeah, especially at the Ranch and Heritage Center, we were in the same group, so But yeah, I got a puppy. Let me go get him. We got a freaking puppy. We got a puppy. And me and Jonathan got. So after that, we're still hanging out. Jonathan comes in. Of course. I never mess with his freaking girlfriend that he has. But he wants to mess with mine. Okay, so he said that, hey, Haley's faking. She's just using you to get someone. And I was like, really, Jonathan? Really? You? I'm right behind you. He was like, well, it's true. And I was like, well, it's true that you don't really like Laura. You're just using her for Katie because he likes Laura and Laura likes him. But he really likes Katie. And he was like, shut up. And I was like, okay, fine. And so Christian was like, I totally don't believe you because that's what you did to Chris, and Katie and her are still close friends. So, and then he didn't believe him, and it was really cute. And yeah, that's kind of what happened. Today, we are here. So, me and Jordan, we got into a kind of a fight about, I don't even remember. I don't want to bring it up ever again. We're not doing that ever again. But it comes to today. Today was an awesome day. Jordan and Jacob started dating. It was really cute. They did this hand thing. If y'all are from Musical.ly or TikTok, y'all know this hand thing. It like you hold their hand in something. But since I did it to Chris before, Jacob knew what was happening. But he did it willingly, and it was really cute because I said, because he was like, I know what this is. Haley did it to Chris, and I was like, just hold out your hand. And he was like, okay, so he held out his hand, and then, And then Ariana did to Cooper. They were dating. They're so cute together. But yeah, and then they did it, and then it was so freaking cute. It was like amazing. Yeah, I think that's it. But I am so sorry for not speaking or talking for a long time. But, I think I'm going to wrap up this video. And, yeah, a lot of stuff has happened that I kind of left blanks in. But, it kind of gives you all the information that you need. I don't think I need to put all that on the internet. So I think that's all the information you need. Love you guys so much. Okay, bye-bye.